Hold up. The internet is buzzing about a viral horror movie, but that's just a coincidence. The true metaphysics of horror films are hidden in a secret frequency. Only then can you stream this R-rated horror movie. Late at night, protagonist Lisa and her classmate Wang are getting intimate in a car. Suddenly, a creepy sound comes from outside, interrupting them. Strangely, Lisa isn't scared at all. Instead, she keeps egging Wang on to go check it out. She even gives him an ultimatum. If he doesn't go, she's done with him. Wang has no choice, so he reluctantly and nervously gets out of the car. He takes a quick look around. There's nothing there. But then, out of nowhere, a cleaver hits Wang right in the face. This scares Lisa so much that she immediately bolts into the deep woods after getting out of the car. The masked man follows close behind, but the next second, he gets tripped by a steel wire. Right after that, her bestie Anna pops out of the bushes and zaps the masked man with a stun gun. The scene cuts, and the girls have totally turned the tables, dragging the masked man back to their lair. The masked man is a notorious local serial killer, but who would have thought Lisa and Anna would meticulously set a trap and nab him themselves? Of course, it wasn't a walk in the park. They'd spent ages studying the masked man's MO and his preferred victims. Their goal is simple, yet absolutely bonkers. The duo runs a blog called Tragic Girls, where they dissect gruesome murder cases to rack up views, create buzz, and gain followers. But just covering the masked man's crimes isn't cutting it for views, so they come up with a truly unhinged idea. They decide to ask the masked man himself for tips on how to commit murder and what to look out for before a crime. The masked man takes one look at them. The masked man asks if this is how they treat their master. He then spits a mouthful of phlegm right onto Lisa's face. He asks if they want to learn. No way, he adds. Right after that, a sudden noise comes from Wang's body nearby. Turns out, Wang is incredibly lucky. He's still breathing. Their first instinct isn't to call 911. Instead, they decide to finish him off, giving Wang a quick and decisive end. They stuff a stinky rag into Wang's mouth, then pinch his nose shut. And, just like that, Wang is game over. Throughout this whole process, the two girls seem to be enjoying themselves. Afterwards, they even play butcher, dismembering Wang's body. The scene is incredibly gruesome. After they finish with Wang, they imprison the masked man. They don't kill him, because he's still useful. The scene cuts to news of Wang's disappearance, spreading like wildfire throughout the school. Everyone wonders where he went, as if he vanished into thin air. Everyone is utterly baffled. To address this, the teacher brings in the sheriff before class. The sheriff claims Wang probably just ran away from home. He says once his pockets are emptier than his face, he'll naturally come crawling back. That's when Anna and Lisa chime in, asking if the police don't suspect Wang was killed by that serial killer. The police quickly shut them down, claiming that's impossible because the serial killer doesn't target men. The sheriff's son, Wei, also attends this school. He has had a crush on Lisa for a long time, which makes Anna a bit jealous. But she can't do anything about it because Wei is good at video editing and they can't lose this tool guy. However, they also can't get too close to him. What if this kid finds out something? That would be disastrous. Soon, they release a video about Wang, analyzing his mysterious disappearance. However, the video's traffic and popularity are not ideal, and it doesn't meet their expectations. What to do? They need to find their next target for content. Who do they pick? The school is holding a graduation dance, and they choose Ruth, the cheerleader captain. Ruth is the type who targets the two girls at every turn. She constantly nitpicks and acts incredibly pushy toward them. To her, everything they say is just plain wrong. Right now, She's even mocking the shoes they're wearing. She calls them beggar shoes and tells the girls not to embarrass themselves. This insult really grinds their gears. However, someone else has already cut in line ahead of Ruth. And who is it? It's Anna's ex-boyfriend, the biker. The reason? It's pure, unadulterated jealousy. The ex is a motorcycle blogger whose random post about the missing classmate gets way more traction than the girls' carefully produced videos. They confront him and demand that he delete the post immediately. They tell him his post is nothing but a load of absolute garbage. Instead of deleting it, the biker mocks their pathetic follower count. He laughs that they don't even have a fraction of his audience. This pushes the girls over the edge, and by that afternoon, they set a trap on the road where the biker is about to pass. Then, they wait until nightfall. Anna quietly follows him in her car and keeps honking her horn. She even speeds up, as if she is going to ram him. The biker speeds up in response. Consequently, he accidentally plunges into a massive pit. Lisa, who has been waiting for a long time, records the whole thing. To their surprise, the biker is actually still breathing. His limbs are completely twisted and mangled. Finally, the two girls show off their knife skills on him. By the time they go to school the next day, they are ready for media interviews. They report the body to the police themselves. But when the media arrives, the police claim it was just a car accident and not a murder. The sisters immediately find the sheriff's son to ask if it is true. He says it is not, but they are doing it to avoid public panic. This is definitely not the result the two girls were hoping for. But hold on, they still have another subject to work with. And that is Ruth, the head cheerleader. Later, the two attend a student council meeting where Ruth suggests canceling the prom to honor their dead classmates. Hearing this, Lisa and Anna are immediately pissed off. They have been looking forward to this prom forever and finally got it back. They are not about to let her just cancel it on a whim. Afterward, to get back at Ruth, they sneak in and trash all of her handmade crafts. This forces Ruth to stay late at the school warehouse to redo everything alone. This gives the duo the perfect opportunity to strike. Suddenly, the lights go out. A confused Ruth heads to the breaker box to see if a fuse blew. After flipping the switch, she sees that is exactly what happened. But then a masked man suddenly appears and gives her a heart attack. However, Ruth quickly loses her fear. Because those shoes look way too familiar, Ruth asks if it's Anna. Realizing they've been made, the two stop pretending and reveal their true faces. Ruth realizes things are going south and tries to run, but she's quickly caught. She gets shoved toward a nearby iron hook. Ruth gets snagged by the hook and dragged straight into the cutting machine. Finally, her head gets split wide open. Afterward, the duo disposes of the body. By the time morning rolls around, the first student to arrive is in for a nasty surprise. Police and news media soon swarm the scene. The two go viral overnight because their prediction post from last night actually came true. Away walks over and tells them to keep a low profile. He warns that one of them might be the next victim. Right then, Away notices something horrifying. There is blood on Anna's shoes. Anna quickly lies, saying she accidentally stepped on an ant yesterday and got blood on her foot. But Away isn't that stupid. After Ruth's death, the two girls volunteer to become the new cheer captains. They call a meeting for all the students. While they are giving their speech, a black student suddenly steps into the spotlight. He says he has something to say. He claims that the police cannot be trusted. They have to rely on themselves and unite to catch the killer. Hearing this, everyone in the room gets incredibly hyped up. They all cheer for the guy's suggestion. This clearly annoys the two girls. They think he is just trying to steal their thunder and has a death wish. Naturally, he is going to be their next target. When night falls, the two girls prepare to take him out. Meanwhile, the little side plot unfolds. While Anna is feeding the masked killer, he tries to drive a wedge between the girls. He tells Anna that she is just Lisa's little sidekick and a lackey. With her skills, she could easily go solo. Anna hears this, but does not fall for it. His attempt to manipulate her fails. Anna claims their bond is unbreakable, like legendary soulmates. Later, while the big guy is working out, Anna suddenly walks in. She intentionally kicks over his water bottle and pretends to help him refill it while slipping in some knockout drugs. Sylvester is completely oblivious and foolishly drinks the whole thing down. Lisa then takes the chance to ambush him, but her swing doesn't do much damage. The man is a total tank, and to him, that hit was basically a light massage. Soon, he uses his massive strength to knock both Anna and Lisa down. However, just as he is about to strangle Lisa, the drugs fail to kick in, so Anna stabs him instead. Then, his head is brutally smashed with a heavy barbell. By morning, news of his death immediately hits the headlines. He was just speaking out the day before, and he is gone that same night. To calm the public, the sheriff holds a town hall meeting and tells everyone not to panic. The sheriff promises that the killer will definitely be brought to justice. But just then, Toby is shocked to discover something. Anna is secretly pulling out her phone. In the next second, everyone's phone receives a text message. It contains a gruesome photo of the big guy's dead body. Meanwhile, Toby manages to break free from his restraints. Afterward, Anna is horrified to realize that her phone has completely vanished. She is 100% sure that Toby took it. Anna fumes that he is dead meat for daring to touch her phone. However, Lisa argues that they cannot kill Toby because the risk is just too high. Anna snaps back that since he has the phone, their secret is about to be exposed. They are doomed anyway, so they might as well take a gamble. It is time to go big or go home. Since Lisa is close to Toby, she should be the one to take him out. That night, Lisa takes the initiative to visit Toby at his house. She starts chatting with him, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. She plans to gut Toby with a knife, but at the last second, her heart softens. She actually ends up making out with Toby instead. Meanwhile, Anna is waiting in the car forever, wondering if they have already done the deed. Suddenly, Anna notices something terrifying. A dark figure is heading upstairs. If she is not mistaken, it is the masked man. This is bad. Lisa is in serious danger. Sure enough, just as Anna feared, the two are getting cozy on the bed. Suddenly, footsteps echo outside. Toby thinks it is his father, so he quickly tells Lisa to hide under the bed. But when the door opens, it is definitely not his dad. A blade sinks deep into Toby, stabbing him right through. Lisa immediately jumps out and starts brawling with the masked man, but she is absolutely no match for him. Before long, Anna rushes to the scene, making enough noise to wake up the sheriff. At the same time, Lisa manages to bolt out of the room. She runs right into the sheriff, who is packing heat. He fires several shots, forcing the masked man to leap from the second floor. The killer eventually manages to escape despite his injuries. Luckily, Toby is still clinging to life. He claims Lisa is his savior, so she quickly calls for an ambulance. In the next scene, the sheriff calls a town meeting to give Lisa a grand commendation for her bravery. He even suggests his son should marry her to repay her for saving his life. This clearly rubs Anna the wrong way, as she is furious that Lisa would abandon their career for some guy. The two of them end up having a major falling out over it. Fast forward to prom night. Anna shows up at the venue with the masked man in tow, deciding it is time to take Toby out. She believes Toby is the one who ruined their friendship and their master plan. They start by murdering the prom host, a blonde girl, then send a photo of the body to Lisa, telling her to meet them backstage. Toby also sneaks after them and quietly overhears their conversation. This is how he finally learns the truth. At the same time, the masked man also shows up. Seeing Lisa in danger, Toby knocks the masked man down with a nearby wooden stick. Then he grabs Lisa's hand to make a run for it. The masked man is hot on their heels and corners them with a knife. Anna tells Lisa to come over to her, but the masked man has no intention of letting either of them go. Anna looks at him and asks why he isn't listening to her. The masked man snaps back and asks why he should follow her orders. After the way she treated him, he's done playing nice. Long story short, the masked man has officially gone rogue. Getting angrier by the second, he decides to kill Anna. Right at that moment, Lisa and Toby launch a surprise attack on him. Finally, Anna takes the chance to pull out a gun and finishes him off. After surviving this life-and-death ordeal, the two sisters make up. But wait, don't forget about Toby. Toby immediately pulls Lisa aside. He tells her that he loves her, that this is the real her, and he believes she's not like Anna at all. Lisa tells him he doesn't know her at all. Toby never expected that while he thought he was winning Lisa over with his feelings, Lisa still chooses Anna and straight up ends him. Afterward, the sisters torch the backstage and blast photos of the locked doors to everyone in the building. Just like that, not a single soul at the scene makes it out alive. The two become the sole survivors and are hailed as heroes across the entire internet. After taking down the serial killer, they become overnight sensations with both fame and fortune. The movie wraps up with dark humor, where justice doesn't exactly prevail over evil. Instead, it lets two actual serial killers walk away with everything. It's a satire on modern society's sick obsession with viral fame and the media's hunger for sensationalism and blind public worship. Sure, some parts might lack logic, but when it comes to movies like this, just remember one thing: don't overthink it and just enjoy the ride. Alright, see you in the next one.